welcome into Knoxville High School here at Dennis Larson Field. We're getting ready for the matchup between the 1-5 West Hancock Titans and the 1-5 Knoxville Blue Bullets. One of the cooler intros to any high school team that I've seen for sure here for the Blue Bullets. They got a lot of motorcycles over in the end zone as the team is getting ready to run out and just revving their engines. And for those of you who do not know, the reason they do this is because the Blue Bullet is a motorcycle, I should say, manufactured in 1931. So a great intro here into Knoxville High School. Getting ready for the kickoff here. Titans set to return. They will kick off to start the third. Have some movement on our camera, just getting adjusted. And we are underway here. The kickoff is up, and Hunter Froman has it over on the corner. Tries to flip it around to the other side of the field, and a great tackle made by number 25, I believe, and it is. That's going to be Hayden Warner on the tackle. The sophomore gets the first hit of the game, and we're underway here at Larson Field. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in, watching. My name is Luke Little. Emily Hagee on the camera for me, as always, here today. Titans going to start their first drive of the game at the 29-yard line. Titans picked up their first win of the season last week against the LVC Miners as well. The only win for the Blue Bullets so far this year. Varner doesn't see anything in the air, so he goes on the ground. He gets 5 and tackled from behind, I believe, by number 31, Tanner McGarry. That'll be a gain of about 6. And the Titans will have 2nd and 4 here. Again, Titans got their first win of the year against the LVC Miners in a 46-6 victory with 2 Titan records broken in that game. A handoff here to Daydant. Daydant gets 3 and gets tackled past the first down marker. This is going to be a Lost Boy Digital first down for the West Hancock Titans. Again, this is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDEH and West Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. Both these teams only one win, both coming against LVC so far this season. Officials waving their hands, trying to, I believe, getting some confirmation on the placement. Not entirely sure, but we're ready and going now. 1 minute into this one, 11 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. A big thank you to Knoxville and their athletic director and Mr. Weedman for getting everything ready here for us. They've been very hospitable and very nice here today. There's a nice run from Daydant. Gets about 6 yards, and the Titans will have another 2nd and short with a 2nd and 4 coming their way. The 2 records broken by Titan players last game was Nolan Gooding breaking the receptions in a single game and Bryce Varner breaking the all-time single-game passing record as well. He had a total of 424 passing yards in the game. Nolan Gooding with 13 receptions in the game. 2 touchdowns, I should add. Gooding is 6 touchdowns away from tying the all-time school record for touchdowns in a single season, held by his current quarterback, Bryce Varner, who set it last season with 13 total. Titans here with 3rd and 3. Ball on the 47. It's a blitz here. Titans trying to get around the corner, cut up the middle of the field. That's going to be a first down, gets a few more. And the Lost Boy Digital first into enemy territory for the Titans here. Blue Bullets have given up 2 first downs here today. Titans, a lot of groundwork so far in this matchup. They only average 109 rushing yards per game compared to 234 passing yards per game this season. The run game also where the Titans' defense has really been lacking so far this year. Over 75% of the other team's touchdowns come from the ground. Titans getting ready here for 1st and 10 on the 49, 48. They're trying to try to go deep here. This one's going to be a little short. Can Gooden get it? He can't. That's picked off the helmet of the Blue Bullets, and they try to rip it out. It's back out, back into the Blue Bullets' hands. They're running around trying to get a few extra yards, and Gooding finally makes the tackle around the 45. Initially was picked off by number 15, Cole McGrath, And then after he was stripped, Tanner McGarry got onto it. And the Blue Bullets are going to start their drive here at the 45. A crazy opening sequence there. Titans go through the air and immediately throw an interception. That's the 11th interception on the season. They snap it, run outside the numbers, almost broke away, has somebody tied onto him. He gets loose. Daydan can't hold on to him. He's chasing him from behind and wraps him up around the 10. Ball comes out. I think they're going to call him down, however. And a great run of 50 yards, 45 yards to be exact, all the way to the 10. That run made by number 33, Nolan McClay. You're going to see the same thing from the Blue Bullets here all game. You can call it whatever you want, boring, but you could also call it effective after that one. Titans so far this season, they've allowed 2,154 total yards. 1,709 of those have come from the ground. The wishbone here again. They get it outside. Tackle made by Ethan Schmidt. And number 54 for the Titans, Gage Carlton. Hartwell, the ball carrier. 2nd and 10 here for Knoxville. Their first possession of the game, their very first play of the game offensively, a 45-yard run. 2nd and 10, the first down marker sitting nicely on the 1-yard line. Set up here again. They give it out, trying to get the edge. They got it. Have one more person to beat. They do. Touchdown, Blue Bullets. And Bryden Walters gets into the end zone to make it a 6-0 lead for the Blue Bullets. He gets them in the board quick. Only 4 minutes into this one, 8:01 on the clock. And Knoxville is going to come out here to try to attempt the PAT. Again, a big thank you to everybody joining in and watching here today. If you want to put in the comment section who you're rooting for and where you're watching from, I'd love to give you guys a shout out. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. That's going to be no good. And the Blue Bullets will stay at 6. The PAT attempt was made by Jesse Wallace. Could not convert. Had a couple pregame that he was making over on the other end of the field. Just couldn't get that one to go through the uprights. A quick score from the Blue Bullets and a quick timeout here on TSSR Game Time Live. We'll be right back. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back.
Whatever the day brings and Mother Nature provides is no match for what you'll have thanks to Nutrien Ag Solutions.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Welcome back here to Knoxville High School. Blue Bullets with the lead of 6-0 to start it off quick. Drive of a 45-yard run all the way to the 10, and it only took them 2 more to find the end zone. Knoxville kicks it away. Caught by Coltonberg. He's going to try to bring this up the middle of the field, inside the numbers, and gets shoestring tackled around the 27, and the Titans are going to have similar opening field position on their second drive of the game. Knoxville only 1 win so far this year. Both teams have played similar opponents. Started off the season, against Elmwood Brimfield in a 41-28 loss. Then they faced off against Macomb in a tight one, 22-19. Princeville was next, and that was a 48-19 loss. Then they got their first win of the year against the LVC Miners, 49-18. Have dropped 2 in a row now to Bureau Valley and Illini West. Titans coming off a fresh win against LVC last week. Hit at the line of scrimmage was Daydamp, but drug a couple Blue Bullet defenders all the way to around the 30. Tackle made by Josh Wallace, number 11. A drastically different season so far this year for the Blue Bullets. 1-5. Started 7-0 last year. Dropped their last 3 games of the season. This is Varner. He gets loose. Thought about throwing it away. Gets outside the numbers. Shakes a couple and tackled around the 35 by number 1, Bradley Cummings. Was looking like it was going to be a gain of nothing. Ended up gaining about 5 on that one. 3rd and 1 here for the Titans. Varner, the leading rusher for the Titans, 311 rushing yards coming into this one. This one's to Dadant. He bounces it to the outside and tackled around the 43. And that's going to be a Lost Boy Digital first down for the West Hancock Titans. Dadant, the second leading rusher for the Titans so far this year, with 284 yards on 67 attempts. Varner with more attempts than their lead back so far this year. Varner leads the team in rushing touchdowns as well with 5. Hands this off to Dadant again. Gets some good blocks all the way to the 48 before he's hit in deep into Knoxville, into the Knoxville backfield, I should say. Unsure if that was made, initial hit was made by their linebacker or the safety, but he busted through that line. Offensive line for the Titans got into the second level and gets them a Lost Boy Digital first down. 1st and 10, Titans moving quick. Trips right. They hand it off again to Dadant. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That time only 1, however. That'll make it a 2nd and 9 with 6:13 on the clock here in the first quarter. Titans in their last game only had 59 yards on the ground. 450, or nearly 450 through the air. Drops back to pass, looks left, goes up to Froman, and he high pins it and gets taken out of bounds around the 33. That's going to be a Lost Boy Digital first down for the Titans. And Hunter Froman goes up and high points it. I thought he was going to take the check down over to Dadant, number 10, their running back, but instead he gives it up to Froman. They hand this off here to Dadant, gets about 3 before he's tackled around the 30. It's going to be an official gain of 2, and 2nd and 8 here for the Titans is coming next. Titans average 109 rushing yards per game, as I mentioned before. They've only thrown it, I believe, twice so far here today. The first one an interception, and the last one there a first down. This is going to be a false start on the Blue Bullets. That'll move the Titans forward to make it a much easier first or second down, I should say. 2nd and about 3 to go with 5:15 on the clock. You won't see much passing here from the Blue Bullets when they get back on offense. But the Titans, however, have been loving their air game so far this year, but sticking to the ground, thinking they can find something, a gap in this Blue Bullet defense possibly. There's a flag on the field. We'll see what the call is here from the official. Holding on the offense. This is going to move the Titans back 10 yards to make it a 2nd and 13. A horrible way to follow up a 5-yard free gain for the Titans from the offsides penalty. Instead, here they move them back 10, and 2nd and 13 is the call. 6-0 still our score here. Dadant getting a lot of work so far. Shotgun here, trips right for the Titans. Showing blitz are the Blue Bullets. Got 2 linebackers crashed on the line. Got nobody in the midfield. 5 yards deep, they drop him back. Hand it off up the middle. Dadant gets a few, just 1 yard shy of the original line of scrimmage. That's going to be a gain of 2 yards and bring up 3rd and 11. Blue Bullets were showing blitz. Titans might have thought they could gut them up the middle with all the linebackers and edge coming around the outside, but they couldn't quite get enough penetration in the middle. Trips right again here for the Titans. 1 clock. Slow, methodical offense here for the Titans. Started off this drive fast-paced, no huddles. Drop back to pass. Blitzer's coming off the edge. He's got to run it. He goes, has to beat a couple. He beats them all the way to around the 20 to the 10. Varner thought he was going to get hit 3 yards short of the first down marker. No, he gets the Lost Boy Digital first down for the Titans, and in the red zone are the West Hancock Titans. 4 minutes on the clock. Varner shows off his legs yet again, and that is why he's the leading rusher here for the Titans. They hand it off to Data. He gets a couple of blocks, has a couple to beat. A flag on the field, and this could be detrimental to the Titans. Possibly holding here. Most likely going to be the call. Holding on the offense is the call, and that'll move the Titans back 10. Make it 2nd and 20 for the Titans at the 20-yard line. 3:48 on the clock. That run would have got them all the way up to the 3-yard line. Instead, it's going to move them back to the 20. Some official word here. They were just confirming with each other the marking. And they're going to put them back at the 17 instead of the 20. Correction there. 1st and goal still for the Titans at the 17-yard line. Drop back to pass. Looking right. Pump fakes a couple of Blue Bullets defenders, but 2 more right there. And a flag comes out of nowhere. Face mask on the defense. And this is going to help the Titans out tremendously. Would have been a 2nd and 25. 2nd and goal, I should say, at the 25. Instead of face mask going to be called against the Blue Bullets. And this could, I believe this is an automatic 1st down. Only a 5-yard penalty here. But the Titans get a reset of downs. 1st and 17. They still got them at the, no, they moved them forward. The scoreboard is correct. They keep them at the 17-yard line. But the face mask gets them a 1st down. 3:20 on the clock here. Trips left. Drops back to pass, looking over. Has some open field. 2 Blue Bullet defenders to beat. He does. Gets around to the outside. Dives into the end zone. Did he get it? They're going to say yes. The middle judge gives him the touchdown. The line judge wasn't quite confirming it yet, but they're going to give him the touchdown, and Varner gets 17 yards in the end zone to give the Titans a 6-6 tie, trying to get them a 2-point lead here on the 2-point conversion. His 6th rushing touchdown of the season so far for Bryce Varner. Had a beautiful rushing touchdown against LVC last week. Nearly 17 yards as well last game. Showing off his juke moves. There he shows them off again. And my color man last week, John Little, pointed out you don't wear those green shoes unless you got the moves. And Varner shows off his skill right there. 2 wide receivers each side. Drops back to pass. Looking left. Wide open is Froman, and he just kneels down to catch this one. 2 points for the Titans, and they take the lead 8-6. After an interception on their first passing attempt of the game, on their first drive, they come back, drive the field primarily on the ground, but end up with the 2-point conversion through the air. Titans 8-6. Last season when these 2 teams faced off at Hamilton, the Blue Bullets got the better of them 47-26. Had a lot of seniors on that Blue Bullets team, however, that are not here anymore. A much younger team, or inexperienced, I should say, but still playing some good football. Again, last year, the Blue Bullets went 7-3, won 7 games in a row against Elmwood, Brimfield, Macomb, Princeville, LVC, Mercer County, Illini West, and West Hancock, but then dropped 3 tough ones against Fulton, Farmington, and Moments last season. Titans again with 1 win on the year. Had 1 win last season as well against the Miners, trying to get a 2nd one here against the Blue Bullets and think they might have a chance. Both teams 1-5. Titans are going to kick it off here. I believe this is Froman. It is. Set to return, I believe, is number 15, Cole McGrath. I cannot see the other return man here for the Blue Bullets just yet. The kick is away. It's a low one. Bounces around the 15, under the feet of number 33, Nolan McClay. Gets it to around the 20. He gets a little bit more. He breaks it up to around the 45. It rolled right by him, but then he makes up for it on a great return there, all the way to the 45-yard line, exactly where the Blue Bullets started off their last possession, on that one. Not the Bombers, the Blue Bullets. Shout out to Carmen Cedillo in the comment section saying, "Let's go Titans," and Barb Covert shouting out our grandson Bryce Varner, watching in Keokuk, Iowa. 2:59 left here remaining in the first quarter. Titans with an 8-6 lead. Not sure what's going on here. I think they're getting a water break for the Titans. A big pause and play right here, but nonetheless, we're going to get ready for the last 3 minutes here of the first quarter. Titans defense so far in this game has allowed 3 plays for a total of 55 yards and a touchdown. Ball on the 44, the wishbone. And whistles blow. We'll see what this is, whether it's a timeout or not sure what it is. Substitution going to be made here from the Blue Bullets. Number 33, McClay, going to come off the field. Unsure who the substitution man was. Up the middle, got a couple of yards and tackled, but not before getting the first down, and that's that quick offense here from the Blue Bullets. Right as the ball is snapped, it's full speed, full force ahead, moving like a freight train all together. 2:53 on the clock here. 1st and 10, ball at the 45-yard line in Titan territory. Run up the middle. Again, you're going to see that a lot here. Very few runs outside of the tackles and even less outside of the hash marks for the Blue Bullets. The wishbone, they give it off to number 7, gets around to the outside and tackled, gets about 6 before he's pushed out of bounds. Number 7, that is Bryden Walters. 2:30 on the clock still. Clock has not been counting down for some reason. 6-8 the score here. Ball on the 39. See, they're whistling for the clock to run down. It's just not going. 2nd and 4 to go here. They run it up the middle. Same thing. He breaks away around the 30. Has a couple Titan defenders chasing after him. Loses a couple more. And Daydant makes the tackle around the 3. The second tackle Daydant has had to make around that territory. And on that whole entire play, only 1 second came off the clock. 1st and 3. 1st and goal at the 3, I should say. Blue Bullets back in business inside the red zone of the Titans. Titans have given up 31 rushing touchdowns so far this year. They give it to the fullback up the middle. He gets in, I believe. He does. Touchdown Blue Bullets, makes it a 12-8 game here, and that's the 32nd rushing touchdown allowed by this Titan defense. And the PAT attempt going to be coming here for the Blue Bullets as well. Missed the first one of the game. See if they can come back and knock this one through the uprights. Number 45, Jesse Wallace for the kick. Gets it up. This one's looking good. It is. PAT is good. 13-8 the score. And the Blue Bullets extend their lead to 5. We're going to head to a quick break here. 1:59 on the clock. Titans down by 5, but we'll be right back. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. West Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family.
I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day. I'm Brett Powell, your local country financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Welcome back here to Knoxville. The Blue Bullets cash in another one. 2 touchdowns here today. Titans only with 1 Cole Morgan hauling touchdown so far. 1:59 on the clock. And again, another rushing touchdown for an opposing team against the Titans has been the real killer for the Titans all season long. Again, out of 2,154 total yards, only 500 of them are from the air. Froman, he gets this one. He has a couple of blocks all the way to around the 35, and the Titans are going to have their best starting field position of the game. They're going to officially call him, I believe, at the 36, maybe. Nope, they're going to give it right at the 35, and that's where the Titans will start their 3rd drive of the game. Had a huge ground game on their 2nd drive. Varner and Dadant. Not a lot through the air. Only 1 first down, or 1 pass, I should say, through the air, and that was to Hunter Froman. A little bit of confusion here from Coach Dorothy in an official. Not sure what it is. Froman has to come off the field for some reason, I believe. Is that Crowley back on the field? It's Jordan Crowley. Hasn't played, I believe, since game 1. They got to tape his knees up. This run by Dadant, and the flags come out. Multiple flags come out. And this is, I believe, either going to be holding or face mask on the defense. We'll see what the official call is. Face mask on the Blue Bullets is the call. That'll move the Titans forward. Not sure if you do know in the comment section, please put it there. This is the 2nd game in a row they've had to tape up Hunter Froman's knees to get him back into the game. And I'm not sure whether that's because they're exposed and they're not allowed to be. I believe that might be one of those strange rules where your knees have to be covered by something. I believe they taped him up there. He's back out on the field. 1:47 on the clock. 1st and 10 for the Titans here after that face mask. It's a Lost Boy Digital first down. And some confusion here again from the officials. They are going to give them the first down, and the chain gang getting their work out already here today. Some confusion there, but we're back at it. 1:40 on the clock. Titans 1st and 10. Varner, this is going to be a drawn-up quarterback keeper. Tries to get it to the outside. Jukes back up. Only a gain of 1. Great defense there from the Blue Bullets. Only allow a gain of 1 yard. And the Titans are going to have a 2nd and 9 with 1:25 on the clock. Ball's on the 46-yard line of the Titans. Getting ready for 2nd down. Again, Dadant and Varner, the leading rushers for the Titans so far this year. Tucker Coltenberg got the start for the first pair of games or so. That pass out to Gooding. Tries to juke one out. He does. Jukes another to the 40, all the way to the 34-yard line. And some flags come out. Not sure who this is on. 4 flags come out. Oh, my. We'll see what this is. Multiple at the same time and 1 late flag. It's a Lost Boy Digital first down for the West Hancock Titans. I believe they might be getting unsportsmanlike conduct for both teams here. I believe it was completely unintentional. A couple players have been slipping on this grass already. I believe the Blue Bullet defender, as he was slipping, just kept a hold of Gooding's jersey and pulled him down with him, and seemed like there was a later flag possibly on Gooding as well. Unsportsmanlike conduct, personal foul on both teams. They're going to be offsetting penalties, so we're going to have it right at the 34 anyways. nothing is going to change. Offsetting penalties against the Titans and against the Blue Bullets. Head coach for the Blue Bullets, Ryan Hebard, trying to get some clarification here. Again, not sure who it's on. I believe this penalty might be on number 31, Tanner McGarry, or on number 15, Cole McGrath for the Blue Bullets. And for the Titans, it was obviously on Nolan Gooding. Titans are going to get moved forward. They're calling the same thing, offsetting penalties, but a first down for the Titans all the way to the 18-yard line. Added 15 to that. Thought that would be offsetting and the Titans would just have it where they ended their drive, but unsure about that one. Varner got to keep it. He cuts up the middle, flags down on the field. This, with where it was, this is probably going to be holding against the Titans. Immediately thrown. It is holding. This will move them back 10 with 44 seconds left on the clock. Sorry for all the confusion there. Just trying to understand what the officials were calling and what their reason was for all of the flags. Holding on the Titans, that'll move them back all the way to the 27-yard line. First and 19. Drop back to pass. Screen pass over to Froman. He's got one to beat. Gets tackled around the ankles and then finally pushed out of bounds at the 20. And a flag comes late. This will most likely be a late hit call against the Blue Bullets. A lot of penalties on this drive so far. We'll see what this is. It is going to be a late hit call against the Blue Bullets. Titans only with 5.5 penalties per game so far this season. This drive alone, I believe the Titans have 3. Had a holding call as well earlier in the game, so they're already up to their 5 mark total in this first quarter, if I'm not incorrect. 30 seconds on the clock, 13-8 is our score here. Titans in the red zone. Get an automatic Lost Boy Digital first down there after the penalty against the Blue Bullets. And some more confusion here from the officials. Coach Dorothy trying to get a call here as well. They're going to have to move the chain gang back because it's not an automatic first down. That is correct. I was a little confused about that myself. That'll make it second down. I believe they're playing the Jeopardy theme song on the speakers here, which would be an accurate representation of what's been going on so far. 18 seconds left on the clock here in the first. Second and a few to go. They hand it off to the middle to Data. Immediately met by some Blue Bullet defenders. That's number 11, Josh Wallace, and McGarry on Tanner McGarry, I believe, on the tackle as well. And that'll end the first quarter of play. A very confusing and very drawn-out end to the first quarter, but nonetheless, Titans are down by 5. Blue Bullets in the lead, 13-8. We'll flip field, and we'll be right back for this second quarter of action after this break. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. And West Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back for the second quarter.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Jeff. How's the farm?
Good, thanks.
Nice choice.
Let's get you loaded up.
No matter where you are or what you grow, make sure you start with Dynagrow Seed. For local farm expertise and local seed options, no other seed brand gets you closer to the results you want.
Welcome back here to Knoxville High School. We're getting ready for the start of the second quarter. It's 3rd and 3 here for the Titans in the red zone. Ball sitting on the 11-yard line. They're showing 2 wide receivers each side. One back is Daydan. Flags fly, and this is going to be a false start against the Titans. This will move them back. Another false start, I should say. Another penalty, I meant. And this will make it 3rd and 8. Titans kicking themselves already with the penalties so far. Only average 48 penalty yards a game. There's been a few penalties already against the Blue Bullets as well. A lot of flags thrown there at the end of the game. If anybody is willing, I'd love for somebody to tally how many yellow flags have been thrown so far altogether. Varner drops back to pass, doesn't see anything, so he runs it up the middle. Has one blocker, and Daydan, he tries to find the outside. Hits one around the 1-yard line. Can he reach in? He does. Touchdown, Varner. He shows off the legs again. That's 7 rushing touchdowns on the year. And Varner gives the Titans the lead, 14-13. He's been showing off the speed and the elusiveness all season long, and for the second time here today as well. Varner finds the end zone. Now it's the 2-point conversion for the Titans. Titans already around their average of rushing yards in a single game. Set up. 2 backs, 1 fullback. They pitch it out to Gooding. Has to get around the outside. He does. 2-point conversion is good, and that is the same exact play that Titans ran against the LVC Miners, I believe, 3 or 4 times for their 2-point conversion. Nolan Gooding, just a very tall, athletic specimen for the Titans. They just believe he can get out. If it's a one-on-one, he can find the end zone no matter what. The Miners stopped the Titans a couple of times on that 2-point conversion opportunity, but Titans trust in number 7, and he finds the end zone there. Extends the Titans lead all the way, 16-13, and the Blue Bullets offense has not been slowed down as all. The cylinders have been churning, finding the end zone twice with 2 rushing touchdowns, 16-13. The current score, again, not going to see any pass attempts most likely here from the Blue Bullets. Could potentially, I'm not going to give you the guarantee on that one, but the Titans' defensive stats so far this year, I've already mentioned the rushing attempts and yards so far this season and touchdowns, but 32 rushing touchdowns allowed on the ground for the Titans, only 6 passing touchdowns allowed. The opponents have a completion percentage of 49% against the West Hancock Titans. There's been 222 rushing attempts for the opposing teams against West Hancock and only 53 passing attempts. Those rushing attempts have jumped up to nearly 230 now here today. The kick by Froman all the way to the 20-yard line. Returned here by the Blue Bullets. Has a couple of blocks and tackled around the 41-yard line by number 75. That's Corey Skinner on the tackle. I believe it was number 15, Cole McGrath, on the carry. 11:39 on the clock here in the second quarter. Blue Bullets back out on offense. Set up here for 1st and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line. Offset tight end, fullback in a running back here. And they give it to the fullback up the middle. No, it's to the motion offset tight end. He finds the outside of the numbers all the way to the 10 in the end zone. And another touchdown here for the Blue Bullets. And the Titans' run defense lacking again. That's a 60-yard rushing touchdown for the Blue Bullets. Instantly find the end zone, and their offense have had no trouble here today. 19-16 the score. 11:28 on the clock. A 60-yard rushing touchdown. I believe that was number 33, Nolan McClay, on the carry. And Titans have now allowed 3 rushing touchdowns, 33 on the year. I got lost myself. Thought it was getting handed off to the fullback. Instead, it was the motioned over offset tight end. They give this one to the back. McClay again. He gets to finish his highlight off. Finds the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That makes it a 21-16 affair here. Titans defense needs to find something as we head in to a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. West Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back after this break.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
Welcome back to the TSSR Game Time Live production, presented by MDH and West Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. Titans get the kickoff here over to Gooding. He bounces it to the outside, to the 45, to the 50, 45, 30. He's all the way to 30 now, 20, 15, 10, and a kick return touchdown for the Titans. What is going on? No flags. All the way to the end zone. The first kick return touchdown for the Titans this year. I believe their first one in the past 2 seasons at least, and that gives the Titans the lead again. This has been an all-offense affair here. That one special teams for the Titans. 22-21, 11-14 on the clock. We come out of break, and immediately the Titans get a Cole Morgan-Halling touchdown, their third Cole Morgan-Halling touchdown of the game. What is going on here at Knoxville High School? Titans getting ready for the 2-point conversion. Drop back to pass. Gooding wide open, catches it in the end zone. 23-21 now the score. And a complete shocker here on that one. The Blue Bullets 2 touchdowns in 2 back-to-back plays for both teams. You have the Blue Bullets going from the 40-yard line all the way to the end zone on their first play of the drive. And then you got Varner on a very short kickoff that he caught around the 35 or the 40 and returns it for 60 yards and a touchdown and gives the Titans back the lead. What a game so far. Purely offense in this one. A little bit appalled by this offensive production from both teams so far. On the season, the Blue Bullets defense has done better than the Titans defense in opponents' average of points, but the Titans offense has done better than the Blue Bullets offense in regards to average of offensive points as well. But here so far, both defense have been struggling against each other, and it's been offense altogether. Cole McGrath to return here for the Blue Bullets. 11-14 on the clock. We've had 2 touchdowns in about 10 seconds of play, maybe 15. Froman boots this one away to the 20. Bringing it up the middle of the field, trying to cut it around the outside. Has a couple of blocks all the way to the 43, 44-yard line before he's brought down. That was returned by number 15, Cole McGrath. And the Blue Bullets are going to start their offense in a very familiar field position at the 44. Have had great field position on all of their drives so far. Nearly to midfield. Timeout going to be taken here by the West Hancock Titans. We're going to take a quick timeout as well. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. West Hancock Titans Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back after this.
Some farmers I know swear by a name. Say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver. Time Maximizer. Game Changer. I like those names.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back. Blue Bullets getting ready to start their drive. Got the return all the way to the 44. They hand this one off to the fullback up the middle. Tries to bounce it outside and tackled by Hunter Froman and Tucker Coltenberg, but not before getting the first down into Titan territory at the opposite 45. 11 minutes on the clock here. 21-24 the score. Blue Bullets down by 3. And this game has been all offense so far. Titans defense allows another first down. And a flag comes out. Not sure what this is on. Just kind of an unerrant flag. Has to be on something somebody said. I didn't see anything myself. Let's see what they give us here. I believe that was either a legal formation. And wow. Oh, my. And there you hear the expression from the Knoxville fans. And so I believe the Titans had 12 defenders on the field. So that's what that first initial flag was for. And then I believe Bradley Cummings, number 1, started clapping, and the official was not too happy about that. And now they're going to offset and a first down for the Blue Bullets. Unsportsmanlike was called, I believe, against the Blue Bullets there for that. 10:48 on the clock. It's been a very different game than most games so far this season for both teams, I would say. We're back at it. 1st and 10 here for the Blue Bullets. Set up in there a wishbone. They hand it off to the back. They get about 4 yards and push. Initially met for 1 and then push for 3 more. That'll bring up 2nd and 6 to go. 2nd and 5 is the official call here for the Blue Bullets. Ball is sitting around the 41. Titans defense trying to get their first stop of the game here. 2nd down, under center. Snap it, they give it to the back again. Has some space to go, some green grass, but he's getting kept up by some time defenders, but gets loose, breaks loose all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Bullets. And they find the end zone for the 4th time on the ground here. And the Titans run defense just struggling to keep up. That one, I believe, again, number 33, Nolan McClay. He gets into the end zone, breaks loose from about 4 tackles by the Titans and makes it a 27-24 game here. High offensive game so far. going for the 2-point conversion. Under center, same formation. They pitch it out to the back again. Finds the end zone. It's good. 29-24. The score here for the Blue Bullets. Up by 5. Titans going to get the ball again with 10 minutes on the clock. We've had 3 touchdowns in 2 minutes of game time so far. Titans set to return. We're going to head to a break. Be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH and LJ Insurance, bringing you West Hancock Titan Sports.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Blue Bullets getting set to kick it away. Froman and Coltenberg set to return for the Titans here. Number 45, Jesse Wallace, set to kick it away for Knoxville. This one's up. It's another short one. Going to be picked up by Manny Cedillo. Doesn't quite grab it. Falls on it there. The Titans going to start with their possession around the 32-yard line. Another short kickoff for Knoxville, but this one doesn't result in a touchdown like the last. We'll see what the Titan offense can do here, how they respond to another gashing, rushing touchdown for the Blue Bullets. Titans now have allowed 34 rushing touchdowns on the year, compared to only 6 passing. Now, part of that is, again, the conference that they play in, a high ground game conference. Elmwood, Brimfield, the Blue Bullets, Stark County, a lot of teams love the ground. Farmington, a lot of teams love to run the ball. 9:58 on the clock. Drop back to pass. No, he keeps it and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Give him the sack there. Number 7, Bryden Walters, gets into the backfield. A loss of 5 for the Titans, and they're going to have second and long here. Second and 14 going to be the official call here in the second quarter of action. Drops back to pass over the middle of the field. That one almost picked off to the back of Coltenberg. I believe he was the intended target there. Titans have not been passing it a lot here today. A lot of groundwork so far, which is unusual to say the least, especially after the last performance from Varner. Set up here, drop back to pass. Looking over the middle of the field is Gooding. He's looking for a flag, doesn't get one. That'll bring up 4th down, and the Titans going to have a 3-and-out. Probably going to punt this one away. We'll see what they do. It's a long 4th down, and Coach Dorothy calls out the punt team here. Froman, the punt man for the Titans, is going to get ready to send this one away. Titans punt team so far this year averaging around 33 yards per punt. This one's up, down, and a nice boot all the way to around the 35. Rolls out of bounds around the 30. A flag is near the line of scrimmage. Let's see what this is. Not sure what the call was there. I didn't quite see it myself. Let's see what they give us. I believe it was either running into the kicker or it's roughing the kicker instead of running into the kicker, which if it's roughing the kicker, it should be a 15-yard penalty and a 1st down for the Titans. If it's running into the kicker, it's only a 5. They're going to give the Titans the full 15 yards here, I believe, or close to it. And this might be a savior penalty for the Titans here. 1st and 10. After the roughing the kicker call, another penalty comes out against Knoxville. The Titans get the Lost Boy Digital first down on 4th and 14. Drops back to pass, looking over the middle of the field. He'll go deep, trying to get the hitch to Coltenberg. He jumps up for it, catches it around the 32. The little man getting into the big play. It's a Lost Boy Digital first down for the Titans, and they take quick advantage of that penalty against the Blue Bullets. All the way to the 32 in Knoxville territory here. Quick, no huddle. Drop back. They hand it off up the middle to Daydan, trying to bounce it out to the outside. Gets a 1 yard, falls forward for about 2 more, all the way to around the 26, 27 yard line, which will be a gain of about 4. It's 2nd and 6 here for the Titans. And again, they take advantage of the 15-yard penalty against Knoxville. 2nd and 6, 8:20 on the clock. Titans get lucky with a roughing the kicker call. Let's see what they do here. Drop back to pass again. Over the middle to Gooding. He slips a few. Can he find the end zone? He does. Another Gooding touchdown, and that'll make it a 30-29 game. Nolan Gooding with 8 receiving touchdowns on the year. He's 5 away from the single-season record set by his quarterback, who's tossed them all of them so far this year. 8:09 on the clock. The Titans take the lead again. They're on a 30-yard passing touchdown. Varner again set the single-game throwing or passing yards record for the Titans last week with 424 yards. And Gooding had a single-game receptions with 8. That one is in and good. 8:09 remaining on this one. 32-29 the score. The Titans with the lead. It's been a back-and-forth game so far. We're going to head into a break right before the Blue Bullets get set to return the Titans kickoff.
Let's go. Y'all want anchors to take 4 tires tight, 4 tires of fuel, 4 tires of fuel. Come on, we got to get him back out there. He's a busy man.
I'm just here for seed.
It's all part of it. Suit up.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has everything you need to win the season and go full speed ahead.
Welcome back here to Knoxville. And a correction on that last record I mentioned earlier for Nolan Gooding receptions in a game. The reception mark was 15 against LVC, setting the single game record. He catches that one and finds the end zone on a 30-yard toss, and the Titans are set to kick it away again. Back and forth, it's 32-29, and we still got 8 minutes left here in the second quarter of action. It's been an all-offense game and a lot of penalties. Onside kick here from the Titans, and the Blue Bullets do a great job falling on that one around the 42, and that's where they'll start their drive. Coming back out. It's been some great performance here from number 33, Nolan McClay, has a pair of touchdowns, a couple of touchdowns at least so far in this matchup. 1st and 10 on the 41 is the call. They come out with the play. Titans defense yet to stop them or force them to punt or even to force turnovers on down. Not sure if the Blue Bullets have even had a 3rd down yet here today. Snap this one, give it to the back. Gets all the way to the 46 and keeps on fighting. Finally taken down around the 49-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd and 1 here for Knoxville. A great push there from the Blue Bullets. Gets them a 2nd and short right at midfield. Getting ready for the play. 2nd and 1. Titans defensive line has to get strong here on this one. Setting up, offset tight end, fullback, running back. Motion over the tight end. They give it to the fullback, number 40. Gains about 4. And it's going to be a 1st down here for the Blue Bullets. Number 44, or number 45, I believe, is Jesse Wallace, but there could be a correction there on who actually got that one. I believe it might have been 40, Bo Laws. That sounds more like it. They're trying to respond to the Titans' Cole Morgan hauling touchdown they just got to Nolan Gooding. It's been Gooding and Varner so far today. Set up here. They give it to the back. Rushes for a few and tackled around the 43-yard line. That's number 7, Bryden Walters, on the carry. That'll bring up 2nd and about 6 to go here for the Blue Bullets. Again, a big thank you to everybody joining in and watching here today. Only a pair of games left on the season after this one. The Titans will face off on senior night against Illini West next week at Hamilton, and then take on Bureau Valley away for their final week of the year. Neither team going to make the playoffs this season. They pitch it out. Number 42 has some room to go. Daydant hits him initially around the 30, and that's where he's brought down. It'll be another 1st down for the Blue Bullets. Again. Eason Harshbarger on the carry. Another Knoxville 1st down here. 6 minutes on the clock. Again, there were 3 touchdowns within the first 3 minutes of this 2nd quarter. It's taken a little bit slower here now in the last 4 minutes of play. Clock is ticking. Blue Bullets normally run a more methodical offense, nice and slow, picking them apart. I've had a lot of gashing runs here today so far. That run on the outside, far side, gets them another 1st down, and they're just picking these things up left and right. I've been drawing out and draining out this Titan defense so far in this drive. Started around the 40, all the way now up to the 18 in the red zone of the Titans with 5:25 on the clock. Again, this has been an all-offense game so far for both teams. Defense yet to stop anybody. Wishbone set up again. They give it to the fullback. It's number 40 on the carry. Gains about 4. That's Bo Laws. I'll bring up 2nd and about 5 to go here for the Blue Bullets. Number 1, Bradley Cummings getting the play from head coach Ryan Hebbard. Again, just makes offense so much easier when you don't have to worry about different looks. You just got to worry about motions, pulling guards, and who you're giving the ball to. Set up here. 2 backs, 1 fullback. They give it to the back, one of the backs, the far side back, I should say. That's a gain of about 5, so right around the 1st down marker, and I believe they're going to give it to him. They're going to call him short, actually. It's going to be 3rd and about 1 to go. That was Bryden Walters on the carry. Getting ready for this 3rd down play, and from the way they've been running the ball, this should be no trouble here for the Blue Bullets. Set up again, 2 backs, 1 fullback. They give it to the fullback. He gets a few and finds the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Bullets. And they get another one in, and now 35-32 the score with 3:48 on the clock here in the 2nd. The Blue Bullets get their 5th rushing touchdown of the game here today. Make it a 35-32 score. See if they go for the 2-point conversion or the PAT. Setting up for the 2-point conversion. 2 backs and fullback. They give it off to number 42. He finds the end zone easily. 2-point conversion is good for Harshbarger. And a lot of flags in the air. 2 Titan players pushing back. Jess Scott, I didn't quite see it myself, and Jess Scott just came in a little late there. And touchdown or 2-point conversion is good. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Knoxville. Not sure what the call is against Knoxville, but the 15-yard penalty should be applied on the kickoff. And Coach Dorothy looking for some explanation here.
2-point conversion is good.
Has been confirmed. 2-point conversion is good. Unsportsmanlike against Knoxville, as we mentioned earlier, is also confirmed. 37-32 the score here. 3:48 on the clock, and there's been a lot of flags thrown here today. 15 yards will be enforced on the kickoff for the Blue Bullets. I've already given up 1 kickoff return for a touchdown. This could be detrimental here as well. We're going to head to a very quick break. Be right back here for the kickoff on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH and West Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back.
Whatever the day brings, and Mother Nature provides, is no match for what you'll have thanks to Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Welcome back here to Knoxville. They're going to move them back all the way to the 25-yard line. Titans looking like they have great field position. And I believe that Blue Bullets player was ejected. I'm unsure who it was. This kick going to go to around the 50. Returned by Gooding. Already has 1 return. Tries the same method again. Map route. Gets him all the way to around the 41. And the Titans going to have amazing field position here. And one of the Blue Bullets players limping off the field. That's number 14, which I do not have his name on my stat sheet. Unsure of who number 14 is. If you know in the comment section, please put him so we can give him a shout out. But off the field on his own power. Titans going to start with the ball around the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. See what they can do here if they can respond. Only down by 5. Back and forth game. Trips left. They hand this one off to Daydant. Gets hit initially. Gains about 1. And will bring up 2nd and 9. Daydant has done a great job of that so far this season. Gets hit behind the line of scrimmage or right at the line of scrimmage and has done a great job of falling for as much as he can get. 2nd and 9 here for the Titans. 4 Cole Morgan hauling touchdowns on the game, trying to see if they can get another. This pass out to Gooding. He jukes back to around the 36-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and about 4 to go. 3rd and 6 to go, correction. This is most likely going to be 4-down territory for the West Hancock Titans. Quick offense, trips left. See if they go screen pass near side. Coach Dorothy giving them the play again. They fake the handoff. It's quarterback keeper. They quick pass over to Coltenberg. It is a screen pass. He gets tackled around the 32, and a great tackle there made by number 9 for the Blue Bullets. That's Cam Cowman. That'll bring up 4th and 2. Great defense there from the Blue Bullets. QB sneak here. They get the snap, the push forward, and it looks like they got it all the way to the 28-yard line, got outside of the pile and just fell for about 5 yards there on that one. 2:17 on the clock. Titans got plenty of time to work with here with 2 timeouts as well. Lost Boy Digital first down for the Titans. Trips left, have a solo matchup on the far side. Won't be surprised if they look for Gooding. They do. It's a hitch route over top. Can they get it to him? He goes up, just can't quite grab it. Gooding trying to go up and pinnacle it. He can't, though. However, great defense by Cole McGrath on the far side of the field. 2nd and 10 here for the Titans. 2:03 on the clock. 37-32 the score. Titans looking over for the play. Have plenty of time here. You got Schmidt and Froman. Now Coltonberg near side. Gooding alone on the far. Ethan Schmidt has had some great games the past pair of games for the Titans. Looking over the middle of the field to Gooding. Jumps up. Can't get it. Great defense there from McGrath, I believe. It is McGrath on the defense. Gets up, gets a hand on it. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Would have liked to see Varner go there for Schmidt, cutting over the middle of the field. Has a tendency to rely upon Gooding, which isn't always an awful thing, because Gooding, more likely or not, if depending on the route he's running, is going to be open, especially on those outside hitch routes. Setting up 3rd and 10. Drops back to pass, looking over. He's going to try to run for it. Gets out of there. Has one more to beat. He does. He's going to have to throw this away. Jukes out another Knoxville defender. Gets all the way to the 20 before he goes out of bounds, and I believe he takes a chain gang crew member with him. He got all the way back to the 40, then gets up to the 20. I believe this is going to be a first down, or 1 yard short of a first down for the Titans. A great run there from Varner. Let's see what they call it. Unsure of what's going on here. Just getting it set officially. They're going to call it. The down marker is still at the first down area. Now they're bringing it up. Here we go. 4th down and short. This is going to be a QB sneak. 4th and about half an inch to go. They set up 2 more backs here. They snap it. And if this is a false start against the Titans, not sure. No, it's going to be a timeout for Knoxville. Just getting their defense ready, maybe trying to cool off this Titan offense as well. 1:43 in the clock. Timeout. Knoxville will take a timeout as well. Be right back here. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH and West Hancock Titans Horse presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back.
Some farmers I know swear by a name. Say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support.
Titans getting ready for 4th down here, 4th and 1. They pitch it out to Gooding. This is their 2-point conversion play. He gets the first down and a few more all the way to around the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Titans at the 9. And instead of going with the QB sneak, as everybody was expecting them to, they toss it outside. Clock is running, 1:30. Shotgun, drops back, hands it off to Daydant. Gets about 1 or 2 on that one. 1, we're going to call it. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. Titans have plenty of time here. 1:20 on the clock. Most likely not going to get the ball back unless you allow a huge run from the Blue Bullets. Titans did start the game with the ball. had an interception, and since then, both teams have scored every single drive. Quick pass over to Froman. He tries to juke one out. He does. Can he find the end zone? He can. Touchdown Titans with 53 seconds left on the clock. Hunter Froman gets another one, and the Titans get another Cole Morgan-Halling touchdown. We'll see if they can get 2 more to extend their lead to 3. Another reception touchdown for Hunter Froman this year. He's up to 6 total. Leads the team in reception yards as well. Before the game, had 554. Gooding at 336 before this matchup. What a play there from Hunter Froman. Finds the end zone. He's averaging 15 yards per reception. 53 seconds on the clock. Blue Bullets, I believe, with 2 timeouts remaining. See if they run the same thing to Gooding here. See if they run the pitch. Snap it. They run the reverse pitch. And they give it off. Quarterback keeper now. End zone. 2-point conversion is good. Titans take a 3-point lead. 40 to 37. This has been the highest scoring game for the Titans so far this year, and we're in the first half of play. Titans have scored 36 as their highest, and that was against Elmwood Brimfield. The Blue Bullets, on the other hand, the most that they've scored, well, I should clarify, the Titans scored 46 against LVC, and Knoxville scored 49 against LVC, and that was their most of the season. Knoxville's second most came against Elmwood Brimfield week 1, and that was 28 points. Both teams already getting close to their season totals in points in a game. Titans going to kick this one off. Could see an onside kick here, but with only 53 seconds remaining, don't want to give the Blue Bullets great field position. However, the return team for the Blue Bullets has been very solid so far today. In the backfield, we got number 15 and 40. That's Cole McGrath, and Bo Laws getting set to return it for Knoxville. The kick is a low one. It's a squib, taken around the 30. Trying to get to the outside. He's hit around the 40 and tackled by Cole Furtado around the 45. And they'll have great field position to start this drive off with about 45 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. End of the first half is almost here. The Blue Bullets offense, time of possession-wise, I should say, if I had to give it a guess, wouldn't it be over 7 minutes in this one? Their offense has been booming. Absolutely electric on the ground game so far. They give this one off to the tailback, trying to get a few more, has some blockers, tries to cut it back. It's going to be a first down and a few more all the way to the 40. 38 seconds on the clock here. A great carry there from Walters. 38 seconds on the clock. See what they can do here. 1st and 10 again. And a timeout, I believe, is going to be taken with 32.9 seconds on the clock. They'll place it here. Was not a timeout. It was just an official placement from the referees. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 here. They're calling it 2nd and 10 actually, but ball on the 40. I believe it's 1st and 10, despite what the down marker says. It's going to be a timeout for the Titans here, and a very confusing half continues. We're going to take a quick break. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH, and West Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Second and 10 here for the Blue Bullets. Ball on the 40-yard line here. And I completely missed their first down play. They give it off to number 42 on the opposite side. Immediately hit by Jess Scott. Does a great job getting him there. Now it's third down and 9 to go. Now timeout by the Blue Bullets. It'll be 3rd and 9, 27 seconds on the clock. I got plenty of time to run a couple of plays. Blue Bullets' running game has been fantastic so far here today. On that one, only get about 1 yard. See if they can recapture the lead before heading into half. They'll get the ball to start the third quarter as well. So a score here could be huge for this game the way both teams, both offensive teams, have been playing. Titans defense trying to show out here on the last drive of the first half. First down, instead of calling a timeout, Knoxville spiked it, I do believe. So that's why it was 2nd and 10 and why I was confused. I didn't see the play myself. Here it is, 3rd and 9. 4-down territory, 37-40. An offset tight end, fullback, running back. Walters, the running back. They fake it. They're going through the air. He's going to get hit. Sack for Nolan Gooding. And the Titans might just send it to halftime here. No, a timeout going to be taken by the Blue Bullets. Their last of the half. And the very first pass attempt of the game for the Blue Bullets results in a sack for Nolan Gooding. Gooding, with his first sack of the season so far, has got a couple of pass breakups and only 1 pressure so far this year, but gets the sack. 21 tackles total for Nolan Gooding on the year, or 14 tackles total on the season for Gooding. The leader in tackles for the Titans so far is number 10, Chandler Daydant. He's got 34 on the season, 24 assisted, 10 solo on the year. Second leading tackler is Cole Furtado with 33. He's got 28 assisted. Both those guys not afraid to get in there. They're punting it away, which is interesting because they called a timeout. This one's going to be up. High punt. Titans not even caring about returning this one. It'll roll out of bounds around the 21. Still interesting that they would call a timeout there just to punt it away instead of going to half, because now the Titans have a chance to score. It is only 8 seconds left, but still time for the Titans to get to the end zone. Maybe 2 plays here. They still have 1 timeout if I'm correct. Ball at the 22. Knoxville going to be playing some prevent defense here with 2 deep safeties, or at least should be with 2 deep safeties. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining in and watching us here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. You got trips left here. Gooding somewhat alone on the far side of the field. Now we'll get safety help over top. Drop back, quick pass over to Gooding. They lateral it over to Coltenberg, so he's got a blocker. He gets the first down and goes out of bounds, and they're going to say no time on the clock, and that'll end the first half of play. Coach Dorothy, I believe, trying to add a couple of seconds on the clock. Titans offense is staying out there. The whole entire Blue Bullets team just ran off the field. They're saying there should be 1 second remaining. They're going to put 1 second back on the clock here. First and 10 for the Titans. The Lost Boy Digital first, and timeout going to be taken by the Titans here. We're going to stay with you for this one. The Blue Bullets team comes back, immediately ran away once the buzzer sounded. Didn't think they were going to add any more time back, but the officials say there was 1 second remaining as Coltonburg went out of bounds. So Titans with one more chance here to find the end zone, or if there's the defensive penalty, that'll keep it going as well. The ball is on the 36-yard line. 37, actually. Titans got a long way to go. 63 yards to find the end zone. That was the last time out for either team. 2 wide receivers either side. Titans getting ready. Snap it, draw back to pass. Has some time, tries to go over the middle. This one's picked off. This has a chance to get returned here. Varner, he's trying to get him down. He tackles him around the 20. Great tackle, but a flag flies. Multiple flags fly. I don't think it'll matter. This should just end that half. I do not believe Knoxville will get a chance at this one. I believe they're calling horse collar. They are horse collar tackle against Varner, but that'll end the first half of play. The penalty will send the Blue Bullets to their locker rooms. I believe they're just getting some confirmation. Again, you cannot end the game or end the half or the quarter on a defensive penalty. However, Titans were on offense there, but then immediately transitioned to defense after the interception. I myself am not too familiar with the ruling on this one. I believe they'll send them to halftime, but I'm not entirely sure. I know you cannot end it on a defensive penalty, and Titans did make a tackle there, which would put them on defense. However, time expired while they were on offense. Both teams now have run off the field thinking that the half is over with. Horse collar again, that's what we called. A crazy outcome here if the Blue Bullets can find the end zone. No time on the clock. 37-40. This could give them the lead. They get the ball to start. They hand it off up the middle. Did he find the end zone? He did not. Just short by about 4 yards, and that'll end the first half of play. The Titans get lucky on that one. Titans with a 3-point lead heading into half. We'll head to a quick break and be back with some halftime players to watch out for and players of the game. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Let's go! Y'all like acres to take 4 tires, tight, 4 tires of fuel, 4 tires of fuel. Come on, we gotta get him back out there. He's a busy man.
I'm just here for seed.
It's all part of it. Suit up.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has everything you need to win the season and go full speed ahead.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. Both teams' offense has been ecstatic or electric so far. Here in this one, defensive struggling to keep them out of the end zone for both teams. It's been some great play from Nolan McClay so far for the Blue Bullets. A couple of rushing touchdowns for him today. Bryden Walters as well has had some great play. Bo Law, some good runs. Easton Harshbarger as well. Those are the main guys you're going to be hearing most likely in the second half. For the Titans, Bryce Varner's had some great play, but 2 interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns, however, and 2 passing touchdowns here in the game as well. Nolan Gooding, he's got a kick return for a touchdown, a reception touchdown. Hunter Froman has a reception touchdown himself as well. I'd like to see the Titans get Ethan Schmidt more involved in the passing game here today. He's got 15 yards per catch. He's got 130 yards receiving on the season, so I'd like to see a little bit more of Ethan Schmidt in the passing game here for the Titans. And for the Blue Bullets, really just keep doing what you're doing. They're going to start with the ball. They're going to have a chance to get back to lead, and if this game continues how it is, it's going to be back and forth all the way till the end. A high-scoring affair so far is what it's looking like, but we'll see as both teams get more tired and more drained out, I should say, throughout the game. We'll see how much that affects them going on. Daydan has had some good carries on the ground, just nothing really breaking through yet here today. Has had a couple of double-digit runs, but nothing more than that. Hasn't found the end zone either. Both teams have been aggressive so far, or I should say the Titans have been aggressive. 1 punt in this game so far came from the Blue Bullets. And an interesting ending to that first half. Overall, a very interesting first half to say the least. A lot of flags, a lot of touchdowns in that one, and a lot of confusion with the markers, with a lot of things there. We'll see how that comes in the second half of play here today. Both teams trying to get their second win of the year. Titans only had 1 win last season as well. Both teams have beat the LVC Miners so far this season. Quick look at some upcoming schedules for the Knoxville Blue Bullets. After this, they got Fulton next week, and then they take on Farmington, who has been amazing so far this year. They beat the Macomb High Bombers in overtime last week. They're taking on Weathersfield today. They'll take on LVC next week, and then Knoxville. They're 6-0 currently. Their only close matchup has been Macomb, which was a 26-20 win in overtime. Other than that, they haven't been afraid to shut some teams out, like Elmwood Brimfield 40-0 and Illini West 33-0. They took on St. Teresa and won 42-18. They beat the Titans 60-28 and beat Bureau Valley 54-6. Farmington is for real. A very solid team here around the area. We're going to get ready to head in to our halftime break, but right before then, we got a quick word from one of our sponsors, LJ Insurance. LJ Insurance, with locations in Keokuk and Fort Madison, they can answer any of your insurance questions. Because LJ Insurance is an independent agency, they can tailor a policy to fit your needs. Or visit their office at 515 Main Street in Keokuk, Iowa. LJ Insurance is locally focused with sound advice. Big thank you to everybody for joining in and watching this first half of play. We're going to head to a quick break and be back with about 3 minutes or so, 2 minutes or so, until the second half starts. Reminder, Blue Bullets get it to start the second half. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, West Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. We'll see you in the second half.
All right, welcome back. I'm here with Melissa Onion, and another employee at MDH. And why don't you tell everybody what your job is here at MDH?
Sure. I am the Director of Obstetrics here at MDH, so I oversee labor and delivery, nursery, and postpartum care.
So the labor and delivery unit is new-ish for MDH and state-of-the-art, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. It was recently renovated in 2019. It is absolutely gorgeous. We have whirlpool spa tubs in every labor room. We have 3 labor rooms, 8 postpartum rooms, all private suites. So it's very nice.
What is it about labor and obstetrics that's important for a hospital? Because you see so many hospitals that are losing that department. What is it that made MDH, or what is it that keeps it at MDH?
I always like to tell people that the community truly funded our women's center, because they did. They were the ones that raised the money for us to renovate our facility and to continue on. It's so important right now in the state of Illinois. There's less than 20 level 2 facilities left that are offering birthing facilities. So it's so important and vital for our community to keep those facilities going.
Well, obviously you're local, you're from the Rushville area, so you're local to the region anyway. So you can feel that personally as in MDH's growth in the area. It means something to you because you're from here.
Absolutely. Grew up, born and raised in Rushville, just 30 minutes away. But in this community, the closest tertiary care center is over an hour away. That is vital to have a facility, especially in maternal care, that mothers can go to and need. So it's very important that we're here.
Well, we've talked about in our interviews in years past and now and this year about how important the staff is. You know, it doesn't matter how good the facility is if you don't have a good staff. And it seems like everybody you talk to at MDH cares about their job and what they do.
I think that's what's so unique about a rural facility is we all know each other. At larger facilities, sometimes you're just a number. Where here, you're an individual. We see you as a true person. Our staff is truly a family. That's something that we pride ourselves on because we are such a small-knit group. It's wonderful to be a part of.
You know, some people, as they chase a career, and I'm not saying you're chasing a career, but as you chase a career and you move up the ladder, you know, you want to move up to bigger and better things, quote unquote. It seems like there's a lot of local folks that climb the ladder at MDH and that's where they want to be. And you seem to be one of those people too. What is it about MDH that makes you want to climb the ladder here, but you want to stay here?
Once again, it's that small town feel, that sense of community within our hospital. We have a great administrative team that's really supported a lot of the younger leaders to continue to grow and to grow up that ladder and to give us the skills that we need to do so. So I really owe it to them to assist me to do that.
If you talk about the labor and delivery wing, pick out a couple of things. You mentioned the whirlpools. Let's leave that out. Mention a couple things from the department that you think helps MDH stand out.
So because we are a rural facility, we are able to provide one-on-one care to our moms when they're in labor. We've recently been recognized for our Promoting Vaginal Birth initiative from the state of Illinois. And we've implemented what is called a power tower that has all sorts of tools that moms can use during their labor to empower them through that process. And our staff love working with the moms to do that.
And obviously you work with the moms, but care for the babies after they're born is key also. What is that? How do you guys separate those two things? Do you feel like both are equally as important, and are you able to handle both equally as well?
Absolutely. So we're unique once again in the sense that we have to be versatile in all areas of obstetrics. If you go to a larger facility, usually you pick one area that you're an expert in, where we have to be an expert in all areas. And I think that really makes us stand out. That's not something that we take lightly. We jump in and we try to be the best in every single area that we can be.
Well, Melissa, I thank you for coming and talking to us here, and it's a beautiful wing, and do everything you can to keep it as beautiful as it is, because I know that the mothers appreciate it. So
absolutely. Well, thank you.
We'll be right back after this.
Start with Dynagrow Seed. For local farm expertise and local seed options, no other seed brand gets you closer to the results you want.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me. Also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
All right, welcome back. I'm here with Melissa Onion. And welcome back. I'm here with Emily Alden now. And Emily, patient advocate. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds like a title that encompasses a whole lot. Let's first put it in simple words if you can, and then we'll kind of go in depth a little bit.
Yes, as the patient advocate, there is a lot to do in the role, but it's a fantastic opportunity. So generally speaking, I will help patients. I will talk about the service that they have here and just in general measure the patient experience for the entire organization.
Well, speaking of knowing the entire organization, kind of the theme has been everybody knows everybody at MDH because you're a smaller rural hospital, even though MDH offers a lot. You literally have to probably know everybody or most everybody because you need to know what each thing's going to happen if that patient's dealing with it.
Yes, that's very true. When I first stepped into the role about a year ago, it was really an interesting and fantastic opportunity to get to know all of the departments, how they work together and individually, and just to see the well-oiled machine.
Well, patient care, obviously, at a hospital is key. You're a key part of that. What is it about patient care at MDH that makes MDH special?
Service excellence internally to provide the best patient care is top of mind here for all of our staff across every single level, every single department, and the organization as a whole. It's a big focus. So we make sure that we take care of our patients and that they have the best experience possible. We're very open to feedback. We always want to improve in areas that we can improve. So we always have open ears. We always appreciate the feedback that we receive.
You are working with all departments. And when a patient comes in, let's say they come into the ER and then they come to ICU and then they go to the floor, your job kind of is to let the patients know what you can do, right? Or what you offer, or what they can do. Am I missing that? Is that correct?
Yes, actually, our case management department is instrumental with that side of things. Every once in a while, I'll step in and just check in on patients, see how their experience overall is going, to collect that feedback and see if we can implement any changes to make it even better.
So you deal with patients in so many different departments, and really they can go all the way from getting here in the ER to physical therapy on the way out, right?
Yes, absolutely. So MDH has a lot to offer our patients. So while you're here, if you're just running in for some outpatient tests, whether it's lab work or visiting our radiology department, convenience clinic, visiting your primary care provider over at MDH Family Clinic, emergency room, labor and delivery, there are so many different departments that work so well together, and our team is a family. The organization in itself is a family. And so everybody does a great job at trying to understand what departments do that aren't their own, so that way we can make it a seamless experience for our patients.
Well, and then as a patient advocate, right, you just kind of all that together and look at it, right, and then see as patient A comes through, what can we do to make patient B, who might follow them, a little bit better next time?
Absolutely.
So as you do that, what kind of things do you look for? I mean, what I would imagine with MDH as it continues to improve, you start looking for smaller things, right? So the obvious things are maybe gone. So then you start looking at little things to make the sometimes the worst experience of their life, right, a little bit better as they work through.
Yes, most definitely. So you never know what kind of day somebody's having when they walk through our doors, and you don't know what they're necessarily here for. So it's important to keep an open mind and take a look at what can we ask them that's specific to their experience. Why are they here? Comfort them and make sure that we ask the right questions so that we can purposefully pull out information that we can work on.
Yeah, and I think we've talked a lot about different things from different people. Besides Bill, the CEO, you're the one person that kind of helps with, like, it gets your hands in a little bit of everything as far as the patient is concerned. Everybody's talked about it being a family, and you've even mentioned it being a family. Does the fact that everybody knows everybody as far as employees, from the CEO down to the CNAs, does that kind of make your job a little bit easier?
Absolutely. When you're a family, you care about each other, and we are all here for one purpose, and that is to provide the best experience for our patients that we possibly can. So when you are a tight-knit family, it's just great to be. We're a community, a family, a community, and we are here to serve our patients. And when everybody has that one purpose, it's a great feeling.
Well, Emily, I appreciate you stopping and talking to us, and keep fighting for the patients.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
We'll be back after this.
Welcome back here. We're getting ready for the kickoff to start the third quarter. We're here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. Getting ready for the third quarter. Titans kicking off. This is Tucker Colzenberg kicking away at the number 15 and 40 here. A little bit of a squib here off the chest and just falls on it. And does the Blue Bullets. Unsure of who the player is exactly, but drops on it. That's going to be Bryden Walters who falls on it. And that's where the Blue Bullets really have started a lot of their possessions here today, is around that 40-yard line. It's going to be on the 40 exactly. I can't tell you how many drives they've had between the 40 and 45 to start off. A 37-40 game so far in the first half. It has been an insanely high offensive output game from both teams. They have not scored on 2 drives each. Run up the middle here. That's going to be a gain of about 4-5 yards exactly. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Blue Bullets. The Blue Bullets have only had to punt once here today. Titans would have punted away once. However, it was a 4th and 14. And the Blue Bullets got charged with a roughing the kicker. A running into the kicker is only a 5-yard penalty, not a first down. The 15-yarder, however, gave them a first down, which they then went and scored with after a bomb to Colzenberg and then a 30-yard touchdown to Nolan Gooding. Same thing here. They give it off to the back. Breaks free from a couple. He only has a couple more to go. Walters, he gets all the way to the 32. Ball is loose. Ball is out. Is this Titan ball? It is. Oh, my. The Titans strip it, and they'll start the drive now at the 32. Walters loses control of it. I saw him kind of turn around for a second. I was unsure what he was doing, and he was looking for the ball. They strip it. Then the Titans have a chance to capitalize here with their first drive of the second half. That is huge, the way both teams' defense has been playing. You could look at it 2 ways. It's either who doesn't score or whose defense comes up big. And here the Titans' defense comes up big. Let's see if their offense can capitalize on it. Getting ready for 1st and 10. Ball at the 32, trips left. Quarterback keeper, they go far side of the field. He's got a few, and out of bounds, and not before gaining 5 yards on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 5, a drawn-up quarterback keeper over on the far side. We've seen a lot more of those quarterback runs here today than we have any other game so far this year. I think Coach Dorothy knew about the athletic ability, of course, of Bryce Varner, but really it's been these last couple of games that he's shown off just how elusive and fast he really is. 2nd and 5, 30, ball on the 37. Handed off to Dadant. He tries to bounce it out, has a blocker, sheds 1 tackle, but only gains about 2 yards before he's brought down. And that'll bring up 3rd and about 4 to go here for the Titans. A minute into this one here. A big thank you to the athletic director, Mr. Wiedemann, here at Knoxville, getting us all set up and ready to go for our production. Thank you for being so hospitable to all the Knoxville fans watching, I should say as well. Quick pass over to Gooding. He gets the first down and tries to get a few more. He's got about 4 more on the end, and that's going to be a Lost Boy Digital first down for the West Hancock Titans. Big 3rd down conversion for West Hancock. Titans getting ready for 1st and 10. Ball's going to be at the 46-yard line. Trying to cross over into Blue Bullet territory. We've got about 10 minutes remaining on the clock here. 2 minutes down so far in this one. 1st and 10. Motion over Coltonberg. They pitch it up to him. The jet sweep, a flag. This is probably, from where it was thrown, this is probably going to be a holding against the Titans, if I had to guess. I believe it's going to be on Schmidt. It is. Holding on the Titans. This will move them back, I believe, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. That'll bring up 1st and probably about 18 or 19 for the Titans here. I believe it was Schmidt who was charged with the penalty from the way that he was reacting to it. Titans yet to get a turnover on down here today. This one along, though, however, with the 1st and 18. Still plenty of plays to get the 1st down. Trips right. They motion over. Had Schmidt underneath. Goes up to Coltonberg. Almost picked off. Had his eyes staring at Coltonberg. If he would have just thrown it about 2 seconds sooner to Schmidt, would have got a gain of maybe about 4 yards. Instead, he tries to get the 10-yard play all the way to the 50. And that makes it 2nd and long here. 2nd and 19 for the Titans. 18, correction there. 2nd and 18 for the Titans. 2 wide receivers either side. You got Schmidt and Froman near side. Coltonberg and Gooding far. Showing blitz. They bring blitz and a false start, I believe, against the Titans. This will move them back 10 more. 2nd and 28 for the Titans. Their defense comes up huge, and so far their offense has done nothing with it. 2nd and 28 here for the Titans. Or 23, only a 5-yard penalty. Correction there. Much more manageable. 1st down markers at the 45 of the Blue Bullets. They hand this one off up the middle to Dadant. He gets a few before taken down. It's only going to be a gain of about 2 yards, and that brings up 3rd and 21 for the Titans. A long way to go. 3rd and long, you can call it, on this one. 9:29 on the clock here for the Titans. (37-40) the score. They drop back to pass. Looking over at left side, you have Froman. He catches it. Almost gets away from his defender, but he can't. Tackled. That'll bring up 4th and about 8 to go after the completion of 9 yards, or 10 yards, excuse me. 4th and 9. Surprised Titans aren't punting this away. I like the aggressiveness, however. Shotgun, trips right. They might just be trying to draw them off sides, unsure. Looking over to Coach Dorothy for the play. Drop back to pass. Varner's going to keep it. He's hit immediately, and this is going to be a turnover on downs for the Titans. Varner tried to keep it. Pocket collapsed pretty quick, and the Titans turn it over on downs for the first time here today. That's their 12th of the season. And a 1st down for the Blue Bullets, and no harm done after that fumble from Walters. 8:27 on the clock. We're nearly 4 minutes through this third quarter of play, excuse me. Titans defense getting ready here. Bullets set up, offset tight end. They like to motion over this offset tight end. They don't this time. They give it to the fullback, number 40, Bo Laws. He's immediately met. Only a gain of about 1. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 here for the Blue Bullets. Laws a couple of carries here today. Has a 2-point conversion, I know. 2nd and 9 here for the Blue Bullets. Getting ready here. Another offset tight end, fullback, and a running back. Motion over the tight end. They give this one to the offset tight end. He gets a gain of about 6. It'll bring up 3rd and short. This is 4-down territory for the Blue Bullets. They do a great job faking me out up in this booth on who they're handing it off to. That time at first I initially thought it was to the fullback, but it was to the motioned over offset tight end. 2 running backs, 1 fullback this time. They give it to the running back, number 33. He finds an outside. He has Froman to beat. He gets past Froman all the way to the 10, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 23-yard line, but still a 1st down for the Blue Bullets. That run for number 33, Nolan McClay, gets them the 1st down with 7 minutes remaining here in the 3rd. First and 10 for the Bombers. Correction, Blue Bullets. 6:47 on the clock. They give it over to Walters. Walters just breaks through the line. He'll get to the end zone. Touchdown, makes up for that fumble earlier on the last drive. And the Blue Bullets take the lead 43-40. Another great run and another rushing touchdown for the Blue Bullets. Gets them the end zone. See what they draw up here for the 2-point conversion. Have only attempted 1 passing play so far today. It resulted in a sack. Content with keeping it on the ground there on that drive. They motion over to tight end. They give it to the running back, Walters, again. He finishes what he started. And a 2-point conversion is good. Gives them a 45-40 lead. And they'll be kicking it off to the Titans after this. We'll head to a quick break and be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. West Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Blue Bullets getting set to kick it away here after the rushing touchdown from Walters, Bryden Walters. This one going to be returned by Tucker Coltenberg. He tries to go to the opposite side of the field, gets hit around the 35, falls to the 38, and that's where the Titans will start their 2nd drive of this 2nd half. At a turnover on downs to end their last drive. Mackey on the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Titans here. On the 38-yard line is the official call. 6:30 on the clock. We're halfway through this first part of the 2nd half, also known as the 3rd quarter. 6:33, 45-40 the score. Titans going to set up here with 2 wide receivers each side. Shotgun formation as normal. They fake the handoff. Quarterback keeper tries to cut off the field. Nice juke moves. Tries to cut back, but a great tackle there by Bo Laws and number 15, I believe, Cole McGrath on the tackle as well. Or correction, I believe it is 25, Hayden Warner on the tackle. Halfway through the third quarter, 6 minutes on the clock here. Looking for the play over at Coach Dorothy. Have trips left here with Schmidt, Coltenberg, and Froman. Shotgun. Watch out for the screen pass. They give it over to Dayton. Up the middle. Oh, almost broke away, but gets about 8 yards on that one. It'll be a Lost Boy Digital first down for the Titans after the 8-yard carry by Dayton. It almost broke that one off for about a 17-yard gain, but just gets wrapped up. Ball is going to be on the 49 here for the Titans. First and 10 here. Dayton, a quiet first half. Shows off his first run of the second there. First good run of the second half. Drops back to pass, looking over to the outside. Froman catches it. Great move. One of his defenders falls. Stiff arms another, but a great tackle there from Bradley Cummings as he's getting stiff armed to bring Froman down. It'll be second and about 1 to go here. Just short of that first down marker into Blue Bullet territory. Titans trying to recapture the lead. Whistles blow. They're sending Schmidt off the field. Crowley's going to come on. No penalty flags here or anything, so either he's sending Schmidt off because his helmet fell off, or I'm unsure why, but he'll be off for one play most likely. Crowley in at wide receiver. Shotgun. Fake the handoff. Quarterback keeper. He's got a block. Gets all the way to around the 37, and if you heard that helmets hitting each other, I don't believe that was Varner's helmet hitting anything. That was two Knoxville defenders hitting each other. They get the first down, gain of about 5 yards there. And the Lost Boy Digital first for the Titans makes it 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Shotgun again. Quick pass over to Coltenberg. Almost got intercepted by Walters there. Gain of 2. Bring up 2nd and 8. 4 minutes remaining here in this quarter. A low scoring quarter compared to last. Here for both teams. Titans in their last game against LVC scored 28 points in the second quarter alone. Both these teams here today were going crazy on offense in that first half. Only one touchdown here so far in the second. Quick pass over to Froman, low, incomplete. The intended target was Hunter Froman. That one's no good. 3rd and about 7 to go here for the Titans. 4 down territory for West Hancock. Ball on the 35 here for the Titans. 45-40 lead for the Blue Bullets. 3:36 on the clock. Shotgun. 2 wide receivers, both sides. Looking over to Gooden. Can't find him over the middle. Finds Schmidt. He drops it, though, right into his hands. And Coach Dorothy upset after that one. And Schmidt knows he should have caught that one. Right into his hands. No excuses on that. 4th and 8 would have got him the first down. Schmidt, the only receiver for the Titans to wear no gloves. I'm not necessarily implying that had a factor there. I think part of it is because of his defensive position for the Titans when it care to take him on and off constantly. 4th and 8 here. Big down here for the Titans. Drop back. Looking over the middle. Varner, he might have to make something work. He has the first down if he can keep going. He's got it all the way to the 20 and out of bounds. The Lost Boy Digital first down, and Bryce Varner is showing his speed here today on the ground. Again, the leading rusher for the Titans this year. Varner, before the game, had 311 rushing yards on 72 attempts. That's 4 yards per carry. Shotgun trips right. They send Varner over. He gets around the edge, cuts it back to the middle. He breaks a couple all the way to the 5, and another Lost Boy Digital first down for Varner. His legs have been so essential to this Titan team here today. Titans with the chance to get the lead back here. Clock is running, 3:10 on it. They hand it off to Daydant. Tackled around the 2. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Titans just go for a couple more runs up the middle. I wouldn't be surprised either if we saw that pitch that they send out to Nolan Gooding here. Have a couple. This is exactly where they'd run a 2-point conversion offense, which here today for the Titans has been doing fairly well. I believe if they haven't converted all of them, they've converted all but 1 or 2. Set up here. This is the same formation they run that pitch to Gooding out of. They pitch it over to him. He has one to beat. He cuts back up the middle. He gets wrapped up around the 3 and falls back. He's going to get forward progression up there. So it's going to be a loss of none. And the Blue Bullets were ready for that one. It's going to bring up 3rd down here for the Titans. I'm going to say a loss of 1. 4th or 3rd and 4. 3rd down here for the Titans. Trips right. Motion over Varner. He might run this one in. He's got the legs. He's got it in the end zone. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the day. Bryce Varner finds it, gets it home. He's got 8 on the season here with that one. 3 today. He gets the Titans the lead, 46-45. Trying to convert the 2-point conversion here to go up 3. Varner again. His legs have been the most valuable, by far, weapon for the Titans here today. Gooding coming off the field for this one. They send on Crowley. Only 1:43 remaining here in the 3rd. Shotgun again. Looking to pass it. Now he tries to keep it. He's scrambling. Passes it to Coltenberg. Did he catch it? He did not. It fell out. Coach Dorothy upset that they didn't get that, but happy with the result of a touchdown. Titans with a 1-point lead here, 46-45. This has been a tight one, folks. We'll be right back after this break for the kickoff.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Titans getting ready to kick it off here. They've got the lead, but only by 1, 46-45, 1:40 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Plenty of time left in this game. Both teams trying to get their 2nd win of the season. Both teams the only win coming against the LVC Miners. This one from Froman is a low roller all the way to the 25. Picked up, fumbled again. Ball is loose, and they just jump on it around the 20. Bad things could have happened there, but Cole McGrath jumps on it after bobbling it. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 26, 28-yard line here for the Blue Bullets. 1:39 on the clock. The official placement is going to be the 30, correction. The Titans get another Cole Morgan hauling touchdown on their last drive. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. LJ Insurance, our title sponsor here for West Hancock Titan Sports. Lost Boy Digital for the West Hancock Titan first downs. And Cole Morgan hauling for Titan touchdowns. Wishbone, 2 backs, 1 fullback. They hand it off to the back on the outside. This is number 15 again. That's McGrath. He's tackled after gaining 7 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 3 to go. Clock is ticking away. I hate to jinx it here and give it the commentator's curse, but I'll go ahead and try it anyways. This quarter has gone much faster than any quarters previous. We're about 11 minutes in game time and only about 25 minutes in real time. We'll hope that doesn't mess this up here. Offset tight end. A back, and they motion over the offset tight end. They give it to the fullback. Gets all the way to about the 44-yard line before he's tackled. And I will say the problem for me with this offense, it is so hard for me to call out some of the numbers sometimes for you guys because it is just mass of bodies all in there. If I had to label this as a play other than the wishbone, it's very similar to the quarterback keeper. It's just a lot of mass with the offensive linemen pushing forward, but they do a great job getting holes open. 2 backs, 1 fullback. And this is going to be an encroachment against Cole Furtado and a 5-yard penalty. Going to stay first down, 1st and 10 here for the Blue Bullets, trying to get a snap count there and jump it, but he can't. Only 26 seconds remaining here in the third. 1st and 5 now for Knoxville. Let's see what they go with here. Two backs, a fullback, again, under center. They hand it off to the fullback, up the middle. He's got some room to run, has a block, tries to cut it back to the other side of the field. Tackled right around the 35, and that'll end the third quarter of play. It's a tight one here, 46-45. We got a matchup on our hands between the Blue Bullets and the West Hancock Titans. We'll head to a quick break and be right back for the final quarter of action here in Knoxville. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH and West Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small. I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day. I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Let's go! We got a lot of acres to take 4 tires, tight. 4 tires of fuel, 4 tires of fuel. Come on, we gotta get him back out there. He's a busy man.
I'm just here for seed.
It's all part of it. Suit up.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has everything you need to win the season and go full speed ahead.
Welcome back. We're getting ready for the fourth and final quarter of action here. Only 2 games remaining in the season after this one. Both teams trying to get their second win of the year. Blue Bullets with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 36. They give it to the fullback up the middle. Never mind, they gave it over to the motion offset tight end. He stiff arms Froman and finds the end zone on the 37-yard touchdown, 36-yard touchdown. That makes it a 51-46 game. a 5-point lead here for Knoxville. And this is a huge 2-point conversion to put them up by 7. A great stiff arm there at the end of it. Sheds off Froman, and they find the end zone. Here again, 2 backs, 1 fullback. Handed off to the running back. He gets to the outside after trucking a lineman of the Titans and finds the end zone. And now a 7-point lead for the Blue Bullets. That's big here heading towards the end of the game. 46-53 the score, and a timeout for Knoxville. Or not a timeout, excuse me, a touchdown for Knoxville, and a timeout here on TSSR Game Time Live. They'll be right back for kickoff.
We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
The Bullets find the end zone right away here in the 4th quarter. Only 9 seconds went off the clock. Titans set to receive here. You got Coltenberg and Froman deep in the backfield. Jesse Wallace set to kick it away. Titans have 1 kick return for a touchdown here today. That came from the hands of Nolan Gooding. This one's a boot to Coltenberg. Catches it around the 15. He takes the far side, cuts it back up the middle, and tackled around the 30. The 29, I believe, will be the official placement on this one. The Titans down by 7. Got to drive the field, and they're not a PAT team, so they're going to go for 2 and try to get the lead. 1st and 10, ball's going to be on the 30. 2 wide receivers each side here for the Titans. Shotgun formation. Looking over to Coach Dorothy for the play. You got Gooding and Coltenberg near, Schmidt and Froman far. They hand it off to Data. He's got some blockers. Running behind them, he falls for a couple more all the way to the 38-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 2. A great play there on 1st down. 2nd and 2. You got a lot of options here for the Titans. Can go over top if you want, then run it on 3rd if you don't get it. Or you can just stick to the ground and get the 1st down, most likely. Varner, shotgun. Drops back. They fake the handoff. It's quarterback keeper. Can he get to the outside? A flag is thrown. This might be holding. He's all the way to the 50 and to the 45, but this is going to bring it back here. Holding on the offense, and an awful result there for the Titans. And this will bring them back 10 yards from the spot of the foul and make it 2nd and I believe 12 to go, most likely. We'll see where they officially mark it here. That play would have ended up around the 43-yard line of the Blue Bullets territory. Instead, it's going to move all the way back to the Titans' 27-yard line, 29-yard line to be exact. 2nd and 11 here. Still manageable. Drops back to pass. Quick pass over to Gooding. He gets hit immediately and drugged down. He's got a gain of about 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 9 here for the Titans. Big 3rd down conversion here with 10:40 remaining on the clock. Titans offense really needs to score here for a chance to stay in this game. Their defense has only gotten a pair of stops in this one so far. They forced one fumble to start off this half, but then immediately the next drive. There's a quick snap. Varner was not expecting it. A fumbled snap, and that's going to make it 4th and 12 in an awful situation for the Titans there. And they're going to have to punt this one away. A tough sight to see for the Titans, and it really feels like the momentum there just completely shifts to the Blue Bullets. The return man is Bo Laws deep. Froman set to punt this away. The snap, the kick, it's end over on the left side and out of bounds around the 43. And that's where the Bombers will start, again, the Blue Bullets will start their drive. I believe this is their second drive here of the 4th, and they can milk some clock away with this one. They're obviously going to stick to the ground. Let's see how they handle this lead. Shout out to Caden Strins in the comments section saying this is a great game. I'd like to ask Caden, what game, another fellow broadcaster of TSSR Game Time Live and a great friend in Caden Strins, did you do a game as well? What high school game did you do? A nice run there up the middle, gets a gain of about 4 yards. Walters on the carry. And we have an injured player on the field. A tough sight to see for the Blue Bullets. 9:13 on the clock. We'll head to a quick break. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Whatever the day brings and Mother Nature provides is no match for what you'll have thanks to Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Welcome back. The injured player on the field was number 7, Bryden Walters, but he got up under his own power and over to the sideline. He's standing up now, shaking it all off. Blue Bullets here with 2nd and 6 to go on the 47-yard line. Let's see what they can get here. This is a big drive for Knoxville. They hand it off to the fullback. He's got a few. He's got the first down, and he's tackled around the 40-yard line. And a great fight for a few more yards there by Bo Laws. That's a Knoxville first down in between the 41 and 40-yard line. And the Titan defense needs to come up strong here if they want a chance. We got Caden Strins directed some WIU volleyball tonight. The 1 in 4 sets over Eastern Illinois, an in-state rival. And again, shout out to Joey Jelinek in the comments section as well. They hand this one off. This might be going for it. It is, obviously. 10-5 touchdown Blue Bullets. I don't see any flags on the field. There might be one. This is going to get brought back, I believe. A penalty against the Bullets. This is going to bring them all the way back. Touchdown was going to go to Nolan McClay, but Gooding knew before anybody else that this one was going to come all the way back. And it is. Ball is going to be placed on the 40-yard line with 8:18 on the clock. 1st and 10 here. Titans get a second chance here after giving up a 40-yard touchdown again. Every single touchdown for the Bullets has been on the ground today. The Titans have given up, I believe, 37 rushing touchdowns on the season now. 2 backs, 1 fullback. They give it to the fullback up the middle. I believe this is Laws. He gets a gain of about 9 yards before he's taken down. And now this is just going to start taking away a lot of clock here for the Titans. With 7:40 on the clock, it's going to keep ticking. Ball on the 32-yard line. 2nd and 1 to go. Only 2 games remaining in the season here. Blue Bullets trying to get a win before they head to Fulton next week. And then the Farmington Farmers come here to Knoxville the week after for the final game of the season for the Bullets. Blue Bullets, I should say. They hand it out for, this is a reverse touchdown for the Blue Bullets. And again, it's number 33, Nolan McClay. His touchdown gets called back. He just decides, I'll do it again. Gets around the outside, and Froman and everybody else was confused on the reverse. Touchdown for the Blue Bullets, 59-46. And the Titans offense got to come out big here. 2-point conversion here for Knoxville, up by 13. 2-point conversion no matter what. It is a 2-score game here for the Titans. However, if they don't get this, and the Titans would really only need, they would only need 1 2-point conversion. They give it to the fullback in wide open into the end zone. It's a 15-point lead here for the Blue Bullets. And they're holding on to this one, 61-46, 7 minutes remaining here in Knoxville. Touchdown for not the Blue Bullets. And we'll head to a quick timeout before the kickoff. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. West Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really.
Welcome back. We got the kickoff here from Knoxville. And a flag going to be thrown here. This is going to be a kickoff penalty out of bounds against Knoxville. And this has been the second time this season that Coltonburg has done this. Titans are going to get the ball at the 35 because he was out of bounds when he touched the football. It's essentially as if the football itself rolled out. Titans should get the ball at the 35-yard line in great field position. If he would have just picked it up around the 15. An illegal kickoff is called here. Titans, again, the first time Coltonburg did that was against Elmwood Brimfield, and at the time I was very surprised, and it was a very smart play. And there you see it's just in his repertoire at this point to go back to it. Shout out to Peyton Hutchins, Joey Jelinek, and Caden Strenz all in the comments section. It has been a very entertaining game here so far. First half was a little confusing with a lot of penalty flags in the air, but here in the second half been pretty clean so far. Screen pass over to Coltonburg. Can he find the outside? He stiff arms one. He's got 5, 6, maybe 7 before he's knocked out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and 3 to go with 6:58 on the clock. Titans got to score quick here if they want a chance in this one. Knoxville, if they get the ball back, they can just milk the clock and they'll head home with the win. And I will say, Peyton Hutchins, I know you've been working on your Espanol, so great job. I'm very happy you know what Casa means. This handoff to Daydant. He follows his lineman and tramples over the Bullets defender. And that's going to be a Lost Boy Digital first down. Bradley Cummings ends up finishing the tackle, but not before getting a little bit of a mark there from Daydant. Titans getting quick offense here. 6:45 on the clock. Trips left. Drops back to pass, looking over. Quarterback keeper here. He doesn't get tackled on a flag. This is going to be against the Titans and going to go all the way back. Varner, he looks like a elementary student out there playing tag, just zigzagging through the whole entire defense. Holding on the offense, this will move him back 10 and bring up second or repeat first down. First and about 18 or 20 to go. We'll see where the official call was. I believe this will be first and 20, excuse me. Still first down here for the Titans, so got a chance at this one still. Varner quiet in the pass game. Again, had over 400 passing yards in their game last week. Here today, just been really quiet. That pass to Coltenberg, caught over the middle of the field around the 37. And it's not quite a first down, but that's a great chunk. It'll bring up second in about 4 to go here for West Hancock. And Coltenberg gets another reception, has a pair of them today. A pair of big receptions here today. Trips left. Coltenberg limping over there, but staying in the game. They hand it off to Daydant. Can he get the first? He's got the first and a few more. Dives to the 27. Titans offense going to keep chugging along here. Lost Boy Digital first down. A huge pickup there. 2nd and 20, and it seems like nothing. In 2 plays, they get the first. They'll stop the clock for a moment. And a timeout for Knoxville. Clock is still running here. About 30 seconds has come off the clock. Not sure what's going on. They're going to. That's probably an over-exaggeration. Only probably about 15 seconds has gone off the clock. But big difference here in a close game at the end. Titans take a timeout. Or Knoxville, takes a timeout, wanting to slow down this momentum of the Titans. A lot of sports, big momentum games. They're trying to get the clock adjusted, and 5:54 is what they're going to put back on it. 5 minutes and 54 seconds. It's currently sitting at 5 minutes and 40 seconds. So Titans will get 14 added for them here. 1st and 10 for the Titans after that Lost Boy Digital first down. Ball is going to be sitting around the 28-yard line. First down would put them in the red zone. Got some work to do, but not out of it yet. Titans with a chance here to make a comeback, but have a lot to go here. Still down 2 scores. 5:54 on the clock. Drop back to pass. Varner escapes the pocket. He might run for this one. He does. Back into the middle of the field. And he gets the first down all the way to about the 13. And a first down for the Titans. Penalty flag. Not sure what the call was there, but I believe this is bringing the Titans back. Would have been a huge play. It's going to be a block in the back against the Titans. It'll stay 1st and 7, though. It's only from the foul that they'll move them back 10. Shotgun again. Drop back to pass. They're blitzing. Over the middle of the field to Schmidt. Can he catch it? He did. He gets his hands on it around the 11-yard line. And Ethan Schmidt comes up big with that catch there. On the season, Ethan Schmidt has got himself 136 receiving yards. They hand this one off to Daydant. Makes a couple of moves. Gains about 4 or 5. They'll bring up 2nd and 6 to go. Second and 7, ball at the 8. They run it with Daydant again. He gets hit immediately around the 6-yard line. This might be a gain of 2. 3rd down. and flags. I believe this is going to be on Coach Dorothy and the Titans. Oh, sideline warning. I believe this is a sideline warning against the Titans. Coach Dorothy not afraid to say what he thinks there on the sideline. It's going to be 2nd and 7 to go. I'm going to say they gained none there, maybe 1. 3rd down. Correction. Third and 7. Quarterback keeper. He's got some blockers on the outside. He has to get outside of the numbers, and this is going to bring the Titans back here. They're going to say a touchdown, but there's a penalty flag on the field. This could be detrimental for the Titans. Another penalty. Holding on the offense. This will make it 3rd down yet again, and those penalties have just been absolutely killing the Titans here today. They only average about 50 yards of penalties against them so far this season. But here today, I believe they've got to be close to nearly 100. At least. 4:46 on the clock. Still some time, but 61-46 to score as fast as they can is essential. Two wide receivers each side. 3rd and 13. A lot less manageable than 3rd and 6. Pass up to Gooding. He can't get to it. Froman instead. And Coach Dorothy wants a flag there after the tackle was made. It was an uncatchable ball, but it was uncatchable, but also can't really tackle the wide receiver. When was the last time I saw over 100 points in a game? It was earlier this year from Elmwood Brimfield first, the West Hancock Titans, I believe. That one was very close to 100. It was, if I remember correctly, it was 71-36. So that came in week 3 of this season. So I have seen one so far this year other than this one.
Administration to the field, please. Need Mr. Wheatman or Mr. Mize, please, to the field.
I believe somebody may be getting escorted off of the field. I believe it might be Coach Dorothy for the Titans. Not sure who it is. Oh, no, it's one of the assistant coaches who is already heading off of the track. It was not Dorothy. We're going to continue play as normal. Titans coach already heading off the field. 4th and 13 here for the Titans. This is, if they don't get it, most likely going to be the end of the game. If they can. First down marker is at the 1, so it's going to be tough to get a first. And a timeout going to be taken here by Knoxville. A lot of build-up for nothing. A timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. West Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy it.
4th and 13 for the Titans, possibly their last play of the game here with 4:26 remaining. Down by 15, drop back to pass. He gets pressured and sacked. Great pressure from Knoxville. They get into the backfield, and I believe that's number 65, Jacob Thorpe, who gets the sack and a turnover on downs for the Titans. And really all Knoxville needs now is a couple of first downs, and they've got this game in the bag. A couple of national sporting news. The Dodgers just beat the San Diego Padres 2-0 in Game 5 of the NLDS round, and they will advance to play in the National League Championship Series. The winner of that will be playing in the World Series. First down here. They hand it off, and this is going to break away for a touchdown. A big one here unless he gets caught up by Varner at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Bo Laws, and Knoxville gets on the scoreboard immediately after the turnover on downs. That one makes it a 68 or 67-46 score here. And the Titans are more likely than not out of this one after that. Only 4 minutes remaining. They house it. We've seen this a little bit here. We saw this offensive setup a lot from DMAC week 1. Although DMAC would motion over their whole entire offensive line before they started it. It looks like they're going to try to convert the PAT here. It's up, it's low, it's no good. I believe it might have been deflected off the line. And a 67-46 lead here for the Blue Bullets with 4 minutes remaining. We'll head to a quick break. Be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small. I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day. I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Getting ready for the kickoff here from the Blue Bullets after the 65-yard touchdown, 70-yard touchdown run from Bo Laws. The kickoff is up and away. Froman going to be your return man here. He hands it off to Coltenberg, trying to reverse the side of the field. He's got some blockers. Almost taken down around the 40. He's got some more room. He's at the 45 of the Blue Bullets before he's taken down. First and 10 for the Titans. And a quick update on that playoff bracket in the MLB. Tomorrow, the Detroit Tigers will be taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Series is 2-2. The winner of that will face off against the New York Yankees in the American League Series. The Mets will be taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers in the National League. Quick pass over to Gooding, and there's a flag. That'll be 15 yards and an automatic first down for the Titans here. See what the call is. Pass interference on the defense. It'll be 15 yards here for the Titans. And for those of you who aren't quite too familiar with baseball in general, the Mets, first off, even being in the National League Championship Series is astonishing. But nonetheless, they almost have to make it to the World Series because they beat the Brewers. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, every single team in MLB history that has beaten the Brewers in the playoffs has gone on to either win the World Series or just make it to the World Series. This has been going on since, I believe, 1980 was the first year. It's happened 11 times. Titans drop back in a quick flag. Over to the end zone. Froman, touchdown. But what is this flag going to be? The Titans lay it off over top. And a false start on the Titans. And this will bring them all the way back. And just another absolute killer there for West Hancock. That'll move them back to around the 35, I believe. That'll be the 34. First and 15 here for the Titans. The Titans have allowed, I believe, 8 rushing touchdowns here today. Drop back to pass, looking over. Tries to go over top. He's going to keep it instead. Got a lot of green grass ahead of him. Does not slide. Gets taken down around the 15. That'll stop the clock here before they place it. Ball at the 14. 3:36 on the clock here. First and 10 for the Titans. Trips right. It's a gain of 20 yards. They pass it up top. This one, great pass. It might have been dropped. I'm not sure. They're going to say touchdown. Titans. Hunter Froman gets it. They hit him earlier on the one that got called back. That one, however, not getting called back. A 67-52 lead now for the Blue Bullets. Titans trying to claw back, but it might be too little too late. See what they do here on the two-point conversion. Quarterback keeper trying to pass it. This one tipped away, no good. 3:22 on the clock. 67-52. Titans going to most likely try to onside kick this one to get this back. We'll head to a quick break. Be right back for that potential onside kick here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH and West Hancock Titan Sports, brought to you by LJ Insurance.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Whatever the day brings, and Mother Nature provides, is no match for what you'll have thanks to Nutrien Ag Solutions.
We're back. Titans getting ready to kick it off here. Most likely going to see an onside kick attempt. They got to get the ball back here to have a chance at winning this one. Down 52-67. It's a 15-point game. Coltonberg in as the onside kick man. Has been their onside kick specialist this year instead of Froman. Knoxville with their hands team out there as well, loading up the first 15 yards with 10 guys. This one rolls and picked up by Knoxville around the 45. A little bit of a bobble, but no real issue. And they're going to be able to run this one out. We'll see if they try to hit the end zone again. Bo Laws with the last touchdown for Knoxville. It was an absolute gut-wrencher for the Titans. It was a 65-yard rushing touchdown. Now the Titans getting ready on defense. Again, it's been that rushing game that's been killing them all year long. The wishbone here. They hand it off to the back. Has some room. Only one to beat. He does again. This is going to be another touchdown, another one-play touchdown for the Blue Bullets. And they're now up to 73, the most points allowed by the Titans here this year. High-scoring game. And Nolan McClay finds the end zone, potentially for the last time. 3:11 on the clock, just one play finds the end zone for him. After this, Knoxville will take on Fulton and then Farmington. Those are their last two games of the year. Titans have Knoxville, or Illini West, and Bureau Valley remaining on their schedule. Illini West will be their senior night game. Getting ready here for the PAT attempt again. 73-52. It's down, it's up, it's good. Flags, however. They're going to wave this off. We'll see what the call is here. False start on the offense. That's going to make it a 73-52 game still. They'll have to do this over yet again. They'll move them back 5 yards, make it a 17-yard field goal here. Make it 24-yard field goal here. Knoxville getting ready for the PAT. It's up, and that one's a beautiful kick. It's good. And 74-58 the lead here for Knoxville. They're going to kick it away. Titans will have the ball after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small. I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day. I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Knoxville getting ready to kick this one away. It's a low squibber picked up by the Titans. Trying to bring this one back and out of bounds. Goes Dadant around the 42-yard line. Titans will start their drive here with 3:06 on the clock. First and 10 here for the Titans. Down 58-74, 52-74. I'll get a correction there on the scoreboard. Shotgun here. Trips left. Drop back to pass. Looking over the middle of the field. Coltenberg's there. Picked off by the Blue Bullets. Bradley Cummings gets it, and that'll most likely seal the deal here in Knoxville. A 74-52 lead, and the defense has shown up here in the second half for Knoxville. That one could be the capper on this one. Only 12 points here in the second half, I believe, for the Titans, compared to 40 in the first. This Knoxville defense has been showing out, and that's really what we talked about in the during halftime was whichever defense comes to play in the second half will be the one that goes home with the win. And here it's been Knoxville that's done so far. 2:56 on the clock. We'll see what they run here. Wishbone, 2 backs, 1 fullback. They snap it. They give it to the back. Whistles blow. This is going to be a false start against Knoxville. This will move them back. It was going to be a handoff to Bryden Walters, but instead It'll be a repeat first down, moving back 5 yards. 1st and 15 here for the Blue Bullets. Again, the Blue Bullets' remaining schedule. Next game is going to be against Fulton. That one's away. Then they'll take on Farmington here at home for their senior night. I do believe that'll be the last game of the year for them. This will be the second win of the season as well for the Blue Bullets. Titans will fall to 1-6, and the Blue Bullets will improve to 2-5 on the year. They hand it off up the middle. This is Walters again. Gains about 7-8 yards. Actually going to be closer to 9 and bring up 2nd and 6 to go. Clock is ticking. A pair of first downs will seal the deal here or win them the game here, unless the Titans elect to use some of their timeouts. Just some tough defensive play from the Titans here in this second half, allowing some big breakaway touchdowns, and that's also to the credit of the offensive line of Knoxville so far. I've done a great job opening up gaps. Getting to the second level has really been a big thing as well. And of course, the story is the Titans' run defense has been their most lacking side of the field all season long, allowing 38 rushing touchdowns. A great run here from Knoxville all the way to the 30, to the 35, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown for Knoxville yet again. Easton Harshbarger gets into the end zone. That'll make it an 80-52 game. And now, Caden Strins, this has definitely been the highest scoring game I've seen so far. .204 on the clock, 80-52 the score. We'll see what they go with here. If they just elect to do the PAT, they are. Number 45, Jesse Wallace gets it up. And they're going to say no good. It's off to the left. Knoxville will kick it off again with 2:04 on the clock. It's been a long fourth quarter, to say the least, here. Knoxville has been putting up a lot of points. We'll head to a quick break. Be right back after this.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care, some people like to take more of a holistic, and I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
Welcome back here, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. 80-52 lead here for Knoxville. Kolzenberg on the return. Gets all the way to the 45 before he's brought down. And the Titans offense will be back out on the field here. I thought they would have had their last possession of the game a long time ago, but I was incorrect. They've had at least 3 more since then. Minute marker. Titans getting ready for their 1st and 10. See what they go with here. Drop back to pass, looking over to Gooding. Has him, but just too far outside. Was the intended target, just couldn't quite get it clean to him on the out route. Titans will bring up 2nd and 10 now at the 45-yard line, with 1:54 remaining here in this game. Second and 10, trips right, drops back, looks over the middle of the field, has Froman, a great catch. This is going to be pass interference too, nonetheless. And another flag. This is going to be a face mask. .144 on the clock. And this will be a pass interference and a face mask, which the face mask should add on to the end of the play. The pass interference will not, if that is in fact what both officials have here. We'll see for sure here in a moment. Still having a discussion here. There were a lot of flags thrown on the field. Holding on the defense. That one's declined. And a personal foul, face mask on the defense as well. That one will be accepted and added on to the end of the play here against the Titans. 1:44 remaining in this one. See what the Titans go with here. They're nearing the red zone already. It's been a very fast drive. A lot of quick drives here for the Titans so far, I should add. 1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. 1:40 on the clock. Drop back to pass. Heavy pressure. Over top has Froman, but just too long. Intercepted, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. No good. A great job tracking that one in, I believe, by number 14. And he's another player that we do not have his number on our roster sheet. So if you do know who he is, go ahead and put in the comment section so I can give him a quick shout out. But 2nd and 10 here for the Titans. Drop back to pass, looking over the middle of the field. Has Froman. That one's going to be no good. And to bring up 3rd and 10 here for the Titans with the 1:24 on the clock and an injured player on the field. We're going to head to a quick break, and we'll be right back, hopefully, after he gets helped.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small. I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day. I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Well, interest in the medical field, and then growing up I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
1:24 remaining here in the 4th. Titans with the ball, trips right, 3rd and 10. Go over the middle of the field. This one's almost picked off. And would have sealed the game. Now it's 4th down. The Titans trying to not have another turnover on downs. They've already had 2 of them here today, I do believe. 4th and 10 for the Titans at the 24-yard line. Motion over Schmidt. Drop back to pass. Looking over. Gets some pressure. Is avoiding about with 4 guys and just throws it away. And turnover on downs against the Titans. That one's incomplete. Knoxville will have the ball, and we'll see if they just kneel this one out to end the game. It's been a great performance from the Blue Bullets so far. And a big one from Nolan McClay here today. Bryden Walters had some great performance as well. Easton Harshbarger got the last touchdown for Knoxville. All in all, it's been a great team game. Bo Laws as well. He's had some great performance. Bradley Cummings defensively has 1 interception here today. 1:14 on the clock. We'll see if they just kneel this out. with 114, 80-52 the score. The biggest differential I've seen so far this year. And they're going to be content. They'll kneel it out one more time, and that'll be the game. 80-52 going to be the final score. The Titans will drop this one and move to 1-6. Blue Bullets will move to 2-5 on the year. Just a dominant performance here in the second half. The Titans had the lead to start it off, but the Blue Bullets come back, get the lead, and just hold on to it for the rest of the game. 38 seconds on the clock. They'll snap this, and that'll end it. That is all. The Blue Bullets will move to 2-6. They'll take on Fulton next week in Farmington for the final game of the year, and the Titans will take on Illini West next week at home for senior night, and then they'll take on Bureau Valley away. We'll be live next week in Hamilton, Illinois, here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. But that's all here from tonight. Knoxville gets the win. Thank you, everybody, for joining in, listening in. It's been fun. Everybody have a great night. I'm Luke Little, Emily Hagee on the camera.